It's been a long time since my last video. I wanted to try to do weekly updates, but quickly found out I would not be able to keep up with that schedule. And who knows when I will actually be able to get this video to you guys. Nevertheless, if you are listening to this, that means the video is now in your hands, and I am probably dead. And by dead I mean exhausted and a bit worn out, of course. But as always, before we get into all the nitty-gritty, I would just like to say, welcome to Edenwick, a creative knowledge center of exploration where I share my long and dangerous art journey, along with some lessons and tips that I learn along the way. If you like art and art-related videos, don't be afraid to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'm hoping together we can build an art community that promotes growth and creativity for beginner and intermediate artists, so we can help each other transcend and reach greatness. Now, on to the video. I would like to start off by saying, I am definitely behind schedule. Like, by a lot. But I was aware that this was likely to happen. I didn't get nearly as much prep time as I would have liked, and every panel I draw is something I'm not used to drawing. Don't even get me started on backgrounds. I'm constantly searching up and looking at more and more references because I have to practically study new concepts with every panel, to the point of frustration sometimes. Now, there is nothing wrong with looking up references and studying while you put together a project to the best of your ability. The issue here is speed. The deadline is without mercy and is fast approaching. If some panels take a few minutes while others take an entire day, it will be difficult to stay on track. Now, I have been playing around with the idea of using 3D in order to help me make backgrounds, but haven't really committed to it yet. Well, actually, scratch that. As I just said that, I have now committed to it and there is no going back. My main issue with doing 3D is that I don't actually have any designs for the environment, and still wouldn't know where to place anything. I also didn't want to restrict myself and the compositions I could make by building an environment that was too plain. But right now the most important thing is me speeding up my production so I can finish on time for the contest. I'm going to take a day or two to model out basic backgrounds for the 3 separate scenes I have. In doing so, I will be able to use them for every panel with a background instead of making something up each time. Honestly, I think if I do this fast enough, it will be a lot easier for me to catch up. Right now I have half of the thumbnails done. All that remains is for me to thumbnail the fight and for me to import the thumbnails into digital files. I'm hoping I have enough experience with drawing people to be able to zoom past any panels without backgrounds, but I am concerned about drawing the characters consistently, once again wishing I had more time to develop them. Another thing is that I'm starting to experience a bit of doubt, not with the contest specifically, but with the decisions I have made about how to tell my story and even how the characters look. It is not uncommon for me to begin to rethink story ideas and even character designs at this point in a project, especially when I am constantly working on it. I'll always be thinking about it and ways to make it better. With all the cutting that had to be done, I feel as though there are moments missing that would have benefited the story as a whole. But I also feel there are scenes that can be shortened or told in a better way. But art and story can always be better. There will always be better ways. While these doubts may present themselves to me, I don't allow them to hold me back and instead remind them that there's always next time. This video may have just been an update on my call to action submission, but I hope this video was helpful to at least one of you out there. If not, let us know in the comments what could be done better. And if you know of other ways we can level up our art skills, let us know that as well. Also, while you're down there, I would love it if you would subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can see what we do next. But until we meet again, I would just like to say, welcome to Edenwick.